Hello, boys and girls. I'm glad you guys are following my classes here, and you will learn a lot. Believe me, you will learn a lot if you stay with me. Okay, let me move my picture here. Okay, we are continuing with the percentages section of my book. Okay, and we are going to show you this fraction and percentages and decimal form of numbers in this video, and then we're gonna go through some examples of percentages with which you might use in stores, when you buy clothes, when you buy if you have 25% of 70. How do you know that of $70? How about 10% discount uh, from JCPenney, or let's say a Macy's or Sears or Walmart? And then how do you know 10% or 5% or 17% of, let's say, $65 or $35? We're going to learn all of that. Okay. Now, for now, let's see this table, which is in my book. Okay. If we have a fraction like 100 over 100, okay, in percentage form, it's 100%. So this one is the same like this one, 100%. And it's like the same like this one, 1.00 in decimal form, and which is equal what? 1. Okay, let's do this again. So a fraction form is 100 over 100. The same number, 100 over 100, in percentage form is 100%. In decimal form is 1.00. In in and just the whole number, it's 1. So this one here, the same like this one, and the same like this one. Okay, how about what is 95 by 100? It's 95%. 95 of 100 is 95%, which is 0.95 in decimal form, because you actually, if you divide 95 by 100, which is 95%, you will get 0.95. If you go do it by pencil and paper, you will have 0.95. Now, 0.995 is actually 19 of 20. 19 of 20, which is 95%. Okay? Okay. Now, 85% of 100 is 85% in decimal form and 0.85 in decimal form. I'm sorry, 85% here in percentages form and 0.85 in decimal form, which is 17 by 20. That's 85% of 20. So 17 actually is 85% of 20. Aha. See, that is very, very useful table. So 80 of 100 is 80%, you see, which is 0.80 in decimal form, which is 16 of 20, as an example, as an example. This is not actually, always 80% of is 16 of 20, but it's different when the number are different. When the base here is 20, it's different from 20. Now, so 75 of 175%, which is 0.75, which is actually 3 over 4. This is very interesting. 3 over 4 is 0.75, which means 3 is 75% of 4. 3 is 75% of 4. Now, 60 of 100 is 60%, right? So 60 is 60% of 100, which is 0.60 in decimal form. An example, 3 over 5 is 3 is 60% of 5. 3 is 60% of 5. Let's do another example here. 50 of 100 is 50%. So 50 is 50% of 100. 50 is 50% of 100, and in decimal form is 0.5. And 1 over 2, this is very interesting also. 1 over 2, 1 is 50% of 2, which is half of 2, right? Which is 50%. So 1 is 50% of 2, and so on and so forth. You go through this table, you will learn a lot of percentages from this table. Now, let's go to how do we figure out percentages if you go to the store. Let's say if you have a 25% discount of $59, okay, a dress has 25% discount. Let's see, this is the problem here. This is the question, and then we're gonna learn a lot from this question. Okay, a dress has 25% of the original price of $59. The dress is $59, but the store has 25% of that $59. So how much you pay for the dress? Because you have 25%. I didn't know. Okay. You know, I know you guys like when I say, I don't know. Okay. So first step is 25%, you see here, same as 25 over 100. 25% is the same as 25 over 100. So 25, if you divide 25 divided by 100 is 0.25. If you actually divide 25 divided by 100, which is a fraction, it's actually 0.25 in decimal form. Okay? Now, second step, you multiply this 0.25 times this $59. You multiply actually $59 times 0.25, which is $14.75. $14.75. Excuse me. Okay, and now $59 minus 14.75 is your second step or third step. So 0.25 is 25% of 59, which is $14.75. So you take out that $14.75 from the original price of $59. You take out that discount because it's discount, so you minus, right? So it's discount, which means you have to take it out, subtract it from the original price. So the answer is $59 minus $14.75 equal $44.25, what you pay for that dress. Okay, so let's do another example. So $14.75 is what? $14.75 is what? Is 25% of $59. 25% of $59. Okay. Now, let's do another example. Bob walks 3 miles from school to his home. Susie walks 2% more than Bob to reach her home. How many miles does Susie walk to her home? That is in my book, page. Please buy this book because you are going to follow these examples step by step. It's on page uh, on page 60, I think, 55. I'm sorry, 55. Now, where are we? Okay, so if Bob, where is it? Where is it? Okay. Anyway, Bob walks 3 miles from school to his home. Susie walks 2% more than Bob to reach her home. How many miles does Susie walk? Okay, what do we do here? Okay, first step, okay, 2% more. Okay, 2% more than the 3. See? 2% more Susie walks. Okay, because a lot of women have more stamina, more strength than a lot of men, and they are healthy. Now, so 2% more than 3. We find out how much 2% first. 2% is 2 of 100, which is 0.02. Now, what is 0.02 of 3 miles? 0.02 of 3 miles is 2% of 3 miles, okay, is 0.06, 0.06 of 3 miles. So Susie walks 2% more than 3 miles. So 3 miles plus the 3 miles. So 3 miles plus 2% of 3 miles. So 3 plus 0.06, which is 0.02 of 3. Okay? You follow me? Okay. Again, first step, we do 2%. How much 2%? 2% is 0.002. Now, second step is we multiply 0.02 times 3 times 3. Okay? 0.02 times 3 is 0.06. And that's how much Susie walks more. Not how much she walks in total, but she walks more than Bob, which is 3 miles. So 0.06 plus 3. Okay? Plus 3. So 3 plus 0.06 is 3 miles and 0.06 mile. Susie walks in total. So Bob walks 3 miles and Susie walks 3 miles 0.06. Okay? Okay, and that is the answer. Now read the book and look at the video again in order to understand this more. Rewind it, and we go through the other videos if you have to. Okay, all right. Now I'll see you next video.